Everybody is able to lose weight. If I was able to do it, you're able to do it. The only reason that you are struggling is because you're just not doing the thing. If you're not going to put in the effort, did you even want to lose weight in the first place? That being said, there are ways to make this a lot easier. Number one thing is to track your calories. It wasn't about being accurate, it was about putting in the effort. As you put in the effort, you start getting better at tracking your calories. You just need to track 1 to 3 things every single day if that's what you're struggling with. If it's the cardio or going to the gym or getting moving in some way, shape, or form, I started with walking in place, watching TV. And I remember when I started doing that, I asked myself, is this going to even work? Like, I was like, I don't even know if this works. The AI didn't exist at the time. It was 2020. I was just like, I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to try this out for 3 months and see if this works. And you're not being patient enough. Like, you have to understand, how many years did it take you to get fat? And give it at least 1 year to really try to lose the weight and stop trying to push into these 3 month plans because they're just not sustainable. The goal about losing weight is about enjoying life still. You have to, like, there has to be a part of life that you really like still, like with the diet, with the way you feel, with the way you look, and taking time to smell the flowers, right? Like, people want to do everything within 60 to 90 days. It just doesn't make sense. And the goal behind all of this is to have a sustainable journey where at the end of it you can be proud of what it is and you can maintain that physique, whatever it is. If you want to, and then also understanding, just be realistic and understanding that if you want a six pack, you got to do what it takes to get a six pack. A six pack, I guarantee you, I freaking guarantee you, like the people that have the dream physique you want, they are always thinking about what they're putting in their bodies. That's all. That's the harsh reality. They know what they're putting in their bodies. They know the protein content. They know this shit. And you think you're gonna get a six pack without? I don't have time for calories. Don't even worry about the fucking six pack if you don't have time for calories. Don't even worry about that. But if you want to be a little bit healthier, just a little bit healthier for yourself, for your life, for how you feel, just do something. Start with tracking the effing cheese in your burrito. Start with walking in. What I did, I played a TV show on my TV. It was anime or something at the time, and I would walk in place. I was so fat that I was winded after 30 minutes of walking in place. I remember I sat down, took a break, started breathing, and I got up and I did it for another 30 minutes. Did that for 3 months and I was 35 pounds down. Mind you, my diet was on point at this time as well. I was on point with the diet, but I was 35 pounds down in 3 months after this. And please, for the love of God, just plan long term. Give yourself at least 1 year to at least try something new. Get a little freaking better at it. And if you lost 10 pounds a year, fucking be happy about that. Like, you have food, you have a house, you have a car. Even if you don't, like, shit, man, you can control what you got. You can control what you're eating is incredible power in itself. Stop trying to rush the effing process. You can do it. And I'm not any better. Even at what physique I have now, like, it never ends. It never freaking ends. Love yourself for who you are, because that's not going to change. When you lose the weight, you actually don't just get confidence. You have to outward compliments help you, but like, you have to build that confidence up. If you spent 25 years of your life being a fat ass like me, it's like you didn't just get the freaking confidence. Like me sitting in front of a camera, I didn't get the confidence. I still feel insecure about half the shit I feel about, Doing the thing is going to be your best friend. Just do something. Put this video away and do something. Do something. Track your calories. Just walk in place. Watch this YouTube video walking in place. Like, it's not that hard. Try something. I don't want to hear excuses. And the more people, let me put it this way, the more people that lose weight and look better, this world, we're gonna have more attractive people. We all get a benefit from this. If we all freaking lose weight, we all get to look better. We all benefit from this. So like, please try something. Try, look up TacoBell.com or whatever you're eating. Put in a bean and cheese burrito. Put in a freaking like chicken wings or something, and just like track it one day. Understand what it is. If losing weight is your goal, do the thing. You don't need to go into a whole workout routine regimen. You don't need to just do one simple thing. You start with one simple thing, it compounds. And do that thing for at least 3 months. 3 months, that's all I ask. 3 months. And I promise you, your life will change. I promise you. Anyway, I always have so much passion about this weight loss thing. And the reason being is because if you see me over here, my life was essentially a living hell, right? Like I was so fat that I would walk on the side of my feet. I got judged. I didn't feel good. I hated myself. It was horrible. I couldn't even walk. Like I started getting gout and I couldn't even walk for like weeks on end sometimes. And this like every month I would get 2 weeks where I couldn't walk. Dude, it was horrible. And I don't talk to this about to anybody in my life. Only my family knew about that. And it's like, I don't want anybody to end up in the situation that I lived, that I ended up in. So please, please, for the love of God, do something. And even then, it's like, even now, if I'm not sitting, I used to be 330 pounds. And if I'm at 222 right now, it's like I'm still aiming for like 185, or even the first goal is 200 and then 180. And I'm so locked in these days. I don't know why. Like, I want to share that passion that I have right now while I feel this way about, we're going to do this is it. And I have a 7-month plan. Even for me, at 220 pounds, going to hit like 190 or even 185, or let's start with 200. I have a 7-month plan. So like, what gives you the right to think that you can do it and sustain it from a guy that's lost 100 pounds? He has a 7-month plan, and you think if you're like 280 and you're gonna hit 200 pounds and you can sustain it in 90 days? Let's be real here. If you can, like, more power to you, you're better than me, that's amazing. But I want people to be able to sustain it for the rest of their lives, for just being better. Do the thing, follow, subscribe, like, and I want to share my passion, my inspirations, and I don't know. So watch my results. Let's go together. Let's try this thing together. I have a 7-month plan. Hop on a 7-month plan too with me. Jeez.